by your bedside, when you're in the chapel, when the Father is speaking, or to write two things down, you know, and do those points. Like when you read scriptures there Sunday, because you know, mine's, you know, everybody says, Father, it's a wonderful sermon, but they can't remember it in the parking lot.
Yeah.
So you write one point down, and it goes in there, it locks in, you know, and it you know, so we, you know, so maybe by recording a few things, you write on a piece of paper later, give it out to them, but you have to write it out yourself and stay, and it has become part of you. How many of you I have experience in counseling, just counseling, right? You're not, I wouldn't even think you're protesting. What would you call what you guys are doing right now? Protesting, I don't like that term. What would you call it?
We're part of the 40 days for that campaign.
40 days, but what would you call what you're doing?
Praying.
I could think of a nice name probably in my mind, but what would you call? Would you describe yourself?
Just praying.
What you're doing right now, going out with the sign?
We're being sacramental. We're being a visible sign of Christ's life.
That's a beautiful way to say it.
It's called the right to life.
Uh-huh.
For life, we have a right to life.
I think I don't know. I would probably take time to shorten it, but you're promoting life by your witnessing and your prayer and your sacrifice and your time here. So you're bringing life through your prayers. And most of you probably won't see these children only in heaven. So it's very hard what you're doing, because you know you always got to once in a while get that little encouragement and that little pat on the back just to keep you going. It helps so much, even though it's a little bit. And you don't get that as much if what you're doing, you know? Sometimes people clap, sometimes, you know, they think you're a bird and they give you the middle finger. I don't know what they're doing. So a lot of times you get harassment. So it's really hard, you know, if you don't see fruit. If I'm in a garden and for 3 years I'm planting, I don't know if I'm going to plant this year if I'm not getting anything. I might change my crop. So, but you're making incredible progress. Okay, you have to be encouraged. What you're doing is your prayer and your time of sacrifice. Every time people starts coming to me and say, Father, years ago in Chicago, how many saves did you have? You ever hear that expression? I said, I don't know, but there was many. Maybe I didn't say anything visibly, but we know we prayed, we went out there.